Team of 8 athletes. Getting in front of our VIPs and our invited guests. And we stay in the Southern Hemisphere with the team from Australia, led by Rob Dunkerslot. Just getting their final instructions, the team from Australia. And moving on to Europe, the team from Austria, led by Reinhold Strasser. The Austrian team, they have Portman on equal and Thomas Blumenhofer. Staying in Europe, we have the team from Belgium, led by André Mignon. Competing for the first time in the World Championships from Bosnia and Herzegovina, Mirsad Aptovic. From South America, from Brazil, Lucas de Oliveira Alves and the Brazilian team. From South America to North America, the team with 5 men, 7 women, 9 officials. From Canada, led by Armand Leblanc. And from Croatia, led by Dragan Jankovic. And the colours are the same, red, white and blue. The flag somewhat different from the Czech Republic, led by Ondrej Velika. Team, as you can see, and we issue a welcome to the team from Denmark, led by Peter Leisted Borgvig. From Spain, led by Eduardo Gomez, a large team coming onto the field. Staying in Europe, from Estonia, led by Hannes Vida. The team in blue, from Estonia, Tara Kulemas. distinctive blue cross on the white background. From Finland, a big team of 9 men, 7 women, 8 officials, led by Frederick Olesen. I'm pretty sure that's not Frederick Olesen carrying the flag. Bienvenue to the team from France with Jean-Jacques Godard. And their next door neighbours, Germany, led by Dr. Norbert Madry, including in the team the world champion Florian Roos. Willkommen to Deutschland. Next, where I hope to be in October, and I hope it's a bit warmer than it is here, from Greece, Dimitrios Manafoglou. The one competitor. From Hungary, led by Barnabas Bardos. Isten Hajat to Hungary. From India, slightly depleted team unfortunately, but their first time in the championships. We welcome the team from India. A very young team and a very young flag carrier. From Italy, led by Paolo Germanetto, Benvenute, Italy. Next, the instantly recognised amazing son, a team with a great history in marathon running and in ultra running from Japan, led by Akihiro Liu. You're very welcome, Japan. From Latvia, with Andreas Douglas, including the well-known face here in the 24-hour races, Vilnius Plaita. Very welcome, the team from Latvia. Without wishing to insult anyone, that's to be done with the best dressed team so far this evening. Not sure about the shorts though. And going on, the team from Lithuania, Aidas Arzijakos, including in their team Alexander Sorokin, a man who's run roughly 164 miles in 24 hours. The team from Lithuania. We're heading back now across to the American continent, to South America, to the team from Mexico, led by Jorge Luya Andoni. Normally we expect to see the next team dressed in bright orange. Not sure whether it's anything to do with where they're coming to, but unfortunately tonight they're dressed in black. The team from the Netherlands, led by Leonard Berkman. And moving even further north in Europe, the team from Norway, led by Erik Nossum. Welcome to Norway. Ooh, we have a change. We have the team in black, the Ferns. Yeah. And we don't want any boots from any rugby supporters. The team from New Zealand, led by Richard Avery. They've travelled the furthest to get here. So let's give them a big warm arm welcome. So they threw that little ringer in just to confuse me. The Norwegians got lost. We find them again. The team from Norway, led by Erik Nossum. Welcome to Norway. Next, country that has supported our 24-hour races over the last number of years, from the Philippines, led by Rolando Espino. We've seen one world record holder. We'd like to see another one. The team from Poland, led by Jacek Petkowski, including Patricia Bernatowska, who just recently broke a world record for 24 hours. From Poland. That record, 159 miles or 256 kilometers, which she set at her national championships. From Serbia, led by Goran Segar, the team from Serbia, Dobrodošli. Moving on then, still with the S's, we have the team from Switzerland, led by Ursula Hotz. And they've done it again, they've switched the order. It's the Swedish team led by Andreas Falbo. We do now have the team from Switzerland, led by Falbo. You're very welcome. From Slovakia, led by Marian Michalik, including in their team Jan Uzik, who came literally from nowhere a few years ago to win the Energia 24 hours at the Mary Peters track. Welcome back, Jan, and the team from Slovakia. From Chinese Taipei, led by Frank Chiu and Fong Chu Kuo. Very welcome to the Chinese Taipei team. Next team, the team from Ukraine, and bizarrely I met two of the team members on the Kern round at Belfast Ferry this afternoon. From Ukraine, led by Valentin Ionov. Back to South America for the team from Uruguay, led by Daniela Regali. The team from Uruguay. And next, it's the Stars and Stripes from the USA. The biggest delegation, packed with stars, current world champion Kathleen Nudge, Traci Falbo, Courtney Walker, the team from the USA. And the final two teams to come out, the teams that are jointly hosting the championships this year, starting with the team from Great Britain. We're expecting big things from them, led by John Pears. And then the defending team champions, Great Britain. We have the European champion, Dan Wilson, the world bronze medalist from Turin. Robbie Britton, those of you read Athletics Weekly will have seen Robbie's report last week. And finally, the team from Ireland, they're going to be led on by a man from Belfast, Captain Eddie Gowan, 3 times national champion, his 8th World Championship, the team from Ireland. Just behind Eddie Gowan we have Ian Keith, who recently, a few weeks ago, ran from Nissen from Ireland, that's from one end of Ireland to the other in 3 days and 3 hours. I think I'd be struggling to do that in a car. And thanks to George for accompanying all of the teams onto the pitch. We'll mention them again shortly. Well, Céad Fáilte, 100,000 welcomes to Belfast and this magnificent sporting facilities of Queen's University here at the Upper Malone. It's true to say that we are literally surrounded by sporting history. If you go 400 metres in that direction, you will find the venue for the 1938 International Cross Country Championship, which eventually became the World Championships. If you go 400 metres in that direction, you'll be onto the course for the 1999 World Cross Country that was won by Paul Turgat and Gedawami. Just 4 years ago, this stadium here hosted the rugby for the World Police and Fire Games. The 2017 version of those games will be held in LA next month. Within 1 kilometre of where you are now sitting, there are facilities for rugby, soccer, hockey, Gaelic games, cricket, mountain biking, whitewater canoeing, bowls, cycling, and of course, track and field athletics. If you look beyond where the Welcome World 24 Hours is, just across the hills there, a beautiful natural bowl, you will find the world famous Mary Peters track, a legacy of the gold medal won in the pentathlon in Munich in 1972 by our very own Dame Mary Peters, who I'm delighted to say is sitting just in front of me here. And I'm sure you'd like to give them a little wave there, Mary. Next week, that track will play host to the Belfast International, and we hope... Somebody switch me off. We hope that in 2021, it will also be the venue for the Commonwealth Youth Games. Any politicians here, please pay attention. But perhaps more pertinent to everyone here tonight, just across the way on that Mary Peters track, 8 years ago, I think something like 17 runners turned up to run the Energia 24 Hours. And thanks to the magnificent work of the organiser of tonight's meeting, we now have the World Championships here in Belfast, and you're all very welcome. I'm going to introduce that person who is responsible, I have to say, for what's happening this evening. First of all, I'd like to thank all of the young children who helped this evening in leading out the teams from Victoria Primary School, from East Belfast, from Strathern School. You all did a great job. Thank you very much indeed. So I'm going to hand over to Ed Smith, the man behind all of what's happening this evening and tomorrow and Sunday.
Lord Mayor, dear Mary Peters, IAU Council, distinguished guests, national teams, my fellow volunteers, girls and boys, welcome. Fáilte, bienvenue, bienvenido, willkommen, yokoso, benvenuto, dobroshili, g'day, svagat e, and as they say in Northern Ireland, bout e. With sincere apologies to all the nations whose greeting didn't get a mention there. Here in Belfast, we've had our well-documented difficulties in the past, and we're still working through them. But it was lovely to see the Ireland and the Great Britain teams coming in together this evening, and having you all here and travelling such long distances means an awful lot to us and will help that process of healing enormously. From our hearts, we thank you for it, and we hope here you will find a platform on which to build some memorable performances and leave behind a truly lasting legacy. This weekend is about the athletes, but I need to thank Hilary Walker and the IAU for their guidance and putting faith in us, Nigel Hall from UK Athletics, and the two Irish athletic associations for backing us, Vladimir Tichy and our title sponsor Schneider Electric, our other sponsors especially Energia and Charles Hurst, our host this evening Queen's University, our city host Jerry Copeland and Belfast City Council, our crowdfunders and our volunteers young and old, who are the heartbeat of any occasion like this. Not forgetting the Smith family dynasty, of course, including the grandchildren. Thanks one and all, and the very best of luck to you all. As Tim Noakes warned, your body will argue that there is no justifiable reason to continue. Your only recourse is to call on your spirit, which fortunately functions independently of logic. Oh, as you go round Victoria Park tomorrow, if you hear someone shout, "Go ahead, big lad," or "Give her a lash," or even "Keep her lit," they mean well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ed. At this stage, could I ask the captains of the Great Britain and the Republic of Ireland team that they'd like to come up and stand on the podium while we continue with our speakers. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Brian Kearney, the Vice President of the World Masters Association competition, because this year we are incorporating World Masters into the event over the weekend. Mr. Brian Kearney.
Lord Mayor and all dignitaries, athletes, their coaches and supporters and spectators. This is my very first 24-hour race championship. I've been at the 100 Ks before, but this is so much more amazing. I represent the Masters, and that means athletes age 35 and up to however you are, old, male and female. This year already we've had a championship in Daegu, Korea with over 4,000 athletes. I'm very happy to be here, and there are 209 approximately Masters athletes in this championship. Again, I thank the city, I thank the LOC for the thousands of hours that they put in to this championship. And after the end of the race, when the awards are being given out, I hope to give awards to all of those who finished first, second, and third. So good luck in your championships, and that's each age group, by the way, up to however old you are. Thank you very much, and good luck in your race.
Thank you very much, Brian. Brian, incidentally, although he is Canadian, he has Irish roots, so he knows all about us down here. Just to point out, by the way, I want you all smiling and looking happy and looking good, because we are going live on the BBC throughout the world, so make sure you're showing your better side. It now gives me pleasure to introduce Nadim Khan, the Vice President of the World Governing Body, the IAU. Mr. Nadim Khan.
Lord Mayor McAllister, dear dignitaries, athletes, friends, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 12th IAU 24-Hour World Championships here in Belfast. Commencing its 12th edition, this day and night race is quickly becoming one of our most popular events. We have over 300 athletes representing 41 countries here in Belfast today. I want to take this opportunity to thank our gracious guests, starting with Ed Smith, the chairperson of the LOC, UK Athletics Northern Ireland, and Athletics Ireland for holding these championships. The atmosphere is outstanding, and we can see the whole city of Belfast is supporting these events this weekend. We really value our partnership with World Masters Athletics, the WMA. This is the first time, as Brian said, that we are actually hosting the 24-hour championships with them. The request was there from the athletes, we listened, and definitely looking at the number of athletes that are in the World WMA championships from the IAU, really guarantees that demand. The race course, just under 1.7 kilometers, runs through a park that has had about a 40 million pound extension to it, development of the green space, an outstanding demonstration of how investment in our environmental development can attract athletes from across the globe and host championships. There's a sculpture near the city center of Belfast that reads, "Its aim is to bring people together and to change hearts and minds, to make bridges across the divides in our community." I cannot imagine a better way of understanding this than what I see right in front of me. You, my friends, are those bridges. You, my friends, are those changes. Dear athletes, you're the backbone of any championships. You're what makes these championships. So thank you for being here today. Now I know a thing or two about running 24 hours. I had the good fortune of representing my country in Taipei and Drummondville at the World Championships. You'll go through ups and downs. You'll go through highs and lows. You'll go through moments of extreme ecstasy and moments of excruciating pain. However, how you respond to these changes will determine the goals you accomplish on Sunday morning. Though you're here representing your countries and have taken different routes to accomplish your dream of being here at the World Championships, there is one goal that unites each and every one of you out here, and that is to give the best you can on Saturday and Sunday. I'm confident you'll give it all on the course and make yourself proud. You have 24 hours, make most of it, go out there, realize your dreams. I, like the rest of us, is really looking forward to what you can accomplish on Sunday morning. Thank you, Belfast, and I hope you'll be as gracious of a guest as you have been our hospitable hosts. See you all tomorrow in Victoria Park. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nadim Khan. And finally, can I introduce to you the Lord Mayor of Belfast. She's recently taken up her post. I think it's possibly one of her first tasks in her post. Nuala McAllister, the Lord Mayor of Belfast.
Hello everyone. I am absolutely delighted to be with you here this evening, and I would like to extend a particularly special welcome to our international guests. I welcome you all to Belfast. I hope that you can take some time to love this city perhaps as much as I love it, and I am more than delighted to have you with me. I have just become Lord Mayor in the past few weeks. My theme for this year is Global Belfast, so as I look at all these flags in front of me, this is me living out and working the mission and the vision that I have for my city, to have an international sporting city that is proud of all its citizens, its athletes, and everyone who comes here to also enjoy our city. I was an athlete at one time in my life myself. I competed in competitions throughout Ireland, north and south, in Great Britain and in Europe, and I know how hard it is, how much you want to put your passion into your life. And so I wish each and every one of you good luck, but it's not about luck. It's about your mind, it's about your body, and it's about your spirit. So I hope that throughout the 24 hours starting tomorrow that you can keep your spirits up, and most importantly that you can enjoy what you do, because it is, after all, what you live for is athletes. So I want to wish each and every one of you good luck. In particular, good luck to Great Britain and good luck to Ireland. But thank you all for coming to my city. I hope that you enjoy it. And one last thing to do is that I officially declare the World Championships 2017 open. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nuala. And now could I ask you all to be upstanding for the national anthems of Great Britain and of the Republic of Ireland. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I believe the Lord Mayor is going to be leaving us now, and if you would like to take your seats. And I can tell you that you now have a treat in store. It's something I'm very much looking forward to. We're going to present to you this evening a little entertainment for a short while of Irish traditional music. It's been set up for us by Brendan McAleer of Comultus. This is the largest group involved in the preservation and promotion of Irish traditional music. It's a worldwide organisation, and they're responsible, among other things, for organising what's called the Fleadh Cheoil. It's translated as the Feast of Music, and that is very, very famous here in Ireland. We have with us this evening, we've already seen George McAdam from Monaghan, who is not only a drummer, but is also a banjo player. He has toured throughout Britain and Ireland and also into Canada. We have Maggie Maguire from Derrygonnelly, which is in Northern Ireland. She also has been touring Britain. She is leader of the Knockmore Keeley Band and is a holder of a degree in music from the University of Ulster. And accompanying them, we have Jack Warnock from Macará, who is a guitar player who has played at the Royal Albert Hall. So you're in for quite a treat once the musicians get set up to play for you.
Not like a couple of jigs, you get the old toes tapping and everybody clapping. We're playing an election now, an Irish tune called The Dawning of the Day, and we're going to start off slow and then we'll pick the tempo up from there. So it's a pleasure to be playing with these folks today. Would you believe it or not, I've only met them this afternoon. We've never played together before. And that's the beauty of music. Music crosses borders, crosses boundaries, and we just come together, had a quick rehearsal, and now we're sitting playing in front of you. And it's a bit like, I suppose, your sport there. You brings you into contact and you meet new people and other people. So, well, here we go, we're done with the day. Okay, now we're going to switch back to a Scottish tune. This is a tune called The High Drive, and it's become really, really popular, not only in Highland bagpipes, but in traditional music circles. It was written by a famous Highland bagpiper called Gordon Duncan, and this tune just endeared itself to so many different instruments that I said to Maggie up there, what about high drive? Straight away, Maggie knew the high drive and the rest of the guys here. So here we go with the high drive. folks, I hope you enjoyed our wee present lark in the morning, another Jake. I just hope you enjoy your stay here in Northern Ireland, and I want to wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you very much indeed to the musicians from Dunolad. A great job, particularly as I think as Brendan said, we'd never met until this evening, so that's quite an achievement to be able to sit down with someone and play away. So that basically is the end of our proceedings this evening. I'm going to ask the team captains to parade off in alphabetical order. You'll be delighted to hear then you'll be being fed and watered and getting ready for tomorrow. We look forward to seeing you all tomorrow in Victoria Park. You will, I think, enjoy the surroundings of the park. You might not enjoy the next 24 hours. I see you all tomorrow. Very best wishes. Good night, and keep off the Guinness tonight. Wait till Sunday night, okay? So, teams led off by the team from, I think, Austria were the leading team. Do we have some of the volunteers who are going to assist the teams in? Thomas? Of course. So we're being led off by Argentina, and I think they're in alphabetical order. And let's give them one final round of applause as they lead. Get a good night's sleep. I think you'll all enjoy the course tomorrow. I did 3 laps of it last week, just in preparation. I thought of making a last-minute entry, but then decided against it.